Here we go. Come in, citizens. Come right up over here. That's right. Make sure those phones are off, if you please. Thank you very much. Now, let me see. Technology. Who is here? Have you got your phones off? Well done. That's it. Come right up. Come forward. Come hither. As the saying goes, come forward, come hither. My goodness, you scrub up well, don't you? Come on, don't be shy. Right up here. That's it. Come right up beside this lovely boy here. That's it. Come on, right up. Don't be shy. Well done, citizens. Have you all turned off your mobile phones? Good. Well, can you believe it? Citizens of the here and now, welcome to the Museum of Civic Innovation. Do feel free to clap. That's right. Thank you. Today we are going to go back. We're going to go back to a time when the world was in turmoil. Oh, great turmoil. We will go back to the year 2022. Okay, yes. Oh, yes. Forests were on fire, sir. Oceans were rising. Ice caps melting. More people in poverty than ever before. Oh, the rights of the peoples oppressed on few agendas. COVID-19, remember that? Brexit, displacement of full countries of people, half of the world's species on the move, the rich getting richer while the poor people dying as a result. It was a very depressing time, wasn't it? Yes, very depressing indeed. But here, good citizens, here in this part of the world, there was a chink, a crack in the darkness. And what does a crack do, sir? It does, darling, it does. It lets in light. And that light was the beginning of something very special. That light represented hope, change, the space to feel, to try again. That light represented civic innovation. Now, the exhibits that you're going to see today, they are the light bringers of the time. They are the civic innovators, the trailblazers, creating projects that were experimental, taking risks, trialing new methods to support our citizens to find solutions to many of these problems. These exhibits, have a look around the room. These exhibits, they are unique, but they also share so many things. They mostly help people to find their voice and use it for the greater good. Oh dear. Oh no. Oh, no. Oh, I hate when children cry. Come on this way. Come closer. Come on, move over. That's right. Move right close, right up to Exhibit 1, everyone. Come on, move as close as you can. Thank you. To Exhibit 1, ladies and gentlemen, citizens, the crying child. Oh dear. Oh dear. What's the matter, child?
They said they might close my school.
Close your school? What? But why?
They said it's not sustainable. Before you ask, yes, I know what sustainable means. I'm a member of the Eco Club at my school. But they said we don't meet the sustainable criteria. But they made the decision to close the school before giving us a chance to meet it. That's like failing a test before you get the chance to pass. I wish I was in charge.
Oh, let's play a game, shall we, everyone? I want you to pretend that you are in charge, okay? Well, what would you do?
Well, I would tell everyone what the test was about first.
You what? The test?
The sustainable criteria. I would let everyone know what that was first, so they knew what they had to be good at.
Oh, yes, but sometimes there are circumstances, that mean you still won't pass the test. Like, for example, what if the criteria was that there had to be a certain number of students in the school, yeah? And every year that school failed the test.
Well, we could find ways of promoting the school. I mean, if there was another school close by with the same problem, we could work together. Share classes, maybe. I mean, if we knew it was coming, we could be prepared, and they might see that we were trying, and maybe they might give us points for that.
Yes, good idea. But who are they?
Well, I don't know. When I think about them, I feel like they're aliens from another planet, and they're in charge of what we do, and they can control how we live our lives. I wish there was a way to get to their planet.
Well, remember, you are in charge.
Well, I would build a bridge over to their planet and go over and have a chat. Tell them that's not fair. They can't just fail us on a test before giving us a chance to pass.
Yes, good idea. Talk to them. Talking is a great place to start.
It would also mean that they could use the bridge to come over to our planet to see how things are really done. And they could talk to the parents and teachers and really everybody else who cares to show them what we have to do to keep the school from closing before making the decision to close it. That way we'd be finding ways to keep, everybody happy.
A bridge is an excellent idea. We need more bridges, and we need to listen to citizens like you. And so, future schools, with the help of little ones like that, they built a bridge between communities and with policy to help ensure that the voices of those directly affected were being listened to and acted upon. Round of applause, I think. Oh, hold. Sorry, do you smell something? Can anybody smell anything? Can you have a sniff? Yeah. Oh, quickly, everybody, over here, this way. Yes, it's Exhibit 2, you smell. Quickly, over to Exhibit 2, right over here, that's right. Get as close as you can to Exhibit 2, everyone. Look at that. Don't get too close, possibly. Exhibit 2, the angry chef.
All right, folks, busy service today. The restaurant is absolutely packed. So let's start prepping, shall we? What's the state of that? Where do we get this from? Let me guess. Imported from France? Do we know that there's a garlic supplier not 10 miles away from this very kitchen? Why would we import that when it's readily available on our doorstep? See, when I took the job at this kitchen, I was promised that we would be a sustainable one and get our food local. Suppose all that was hot air, was it? Yeah. It's not that hard. It's really not that hard. It's not just this kitchen. There needs to be a commitment from everyone involved, starting locally. And if we go local, that means we can go national. If we go national, then we can go global. Food's more about, it's more than about eating. Okay? It's about bringing communities together. And educating people on what to eat, where to eat, and where we can get our food from. We're in the middle of a crisis. Climate crisis, energy crisis, cost of living crisis. So right now, more than ever, our food needs to be affordable. And we can encourage that by getting people to grow their own or go to local suppliers. Lads, food poverty is real. We need more opportunities for allotments. You can find the land and place them, and then educate people on what to grow, how to grow it, when to grow it, how to share what we grow. The land's there, let's just allocate it and move on. And we need space for community kitchens where people can learn to cook. We'll go in, teach them, and then they can share what they cook, share what they grow and forage. Schools. School canteens are empty all weekend. This is the perfect place to do that. And see if we get schools in. Then we got kids in. And if kids are doing this from a young enough age, they'll not know anything other than these sustainable initiatives. And that's sustainability. We need to make the people, the makers, the suppliers, the producers, the policymakers, and the enforcers. You get them all together to create a movement, a food movement. What do we say?
We say yes, chef. And this very movement was given life by the Growing Food, Growing Communities project. And it helped develop positive food initiatives and changed people's relationship with food for the better. Oh, here. Oh, do you feel that? Oh, quickly, you better move. Quickly over this way. You're going to the underworld. Come on, move yourselves as quickly as you can. That's right, to the underworld you go. Oh, my goodness, yes. Everybody, get as close as you can to Exhibit 3. Pucca.
Okay.
Spirit of nature.
There's meadowsweet, valerian, robin run the hedge, figwort, hogsweed, and then, oh, shh. I am the pucca, guardian of the green. Don't distract me. I need to check my summer list. Figwort, hogsweed, butterflies in the forest. The year is thickening around us now, blooming rich and slow. Garva Forest and St. Column's Park are filled with life. I see all growing things find their seasons. Trees, plants, leaves, infinitely complex. Patterns, fractal beauty. Right, back to work. Peacock, rosebay willow herb, tortoiseshell, hazelnuts, and all rich, sweet berries waiting. Yet, things have changed this year. There's been a shift in the layers of energy, a new alignment, something moving deep and slow. I've heard voices, felt vague disruptions, heard many conversations about stewardship and ownership of the land. This is daft. Who bothers to care for a space that they don't own? Yet, slow, tenuous movements have turned users and citizens into guardians. A new coalition, people taking risks, learning as they go. Will they really make a difference? Well, I thought I knew the answer, but careful, steady steps made me think again. Raspberries. Oh, the generosity of the commoning. That was a power that I did not know. One of connection and determination and participatory budgeting, planning, ideas of what to do with these beautiful green spaces. Beautiful green spaces. Beautiful green spaces.
Pucca, did you think they would feel?
Oh, yes. I thought they'd feel. But theirs is one of deeper cultural shift. And using that knowledge, they were able to make a path for those going on ahead. And this is a long-term plan. A long-term plan.
A long-term plan, commoning possibilities?
Oh, yes, commoning possibilities to lay the way for future care. Self-heal, self-heal, Herb Roberts.
Out! Commoning possibilities. Commoning possibilities, making small cultural shifts for long-term cultural change. Brilliant, Pucka. Quickly, you lot. Quickly, this way. Right down the back this time. That's right. Move along to Exhibit 4. That's it, on you go. Right the way down to the back this time. Very good. Exhibit 4, everyone. That's it, off you go. Exhibit 4, the taxi driver of opinion.
Where are you for, love?
Oh, Newry morning down, please, driver.
That's a great part of the country, that is. Where the mountains of Mourne sweep down to the sea.
I love that one.
As you can tell, I'm from Ballymena, but as I like to say, you can take the man out of the Mina, but you can't take the Mina out of the man. Here, tell me this. How did you order this taxi? Was it online or was it over the phone?
Online, of course.
Everything's online nowadays. I haven't a clue. My kids do all that kind of thing. They online shopping, chatting to their mates. Whatever happened to standing on a street corner in the middle of winter, foundered having a crack with your mate?
Oh, yeah. Sounds wonderful, doesn't it?
And my wife's always glancing at me. She says, "Oh, I've got to move with the times." She says, "Everything's online nowadays, Danny," she says. "You've got to move. You've got to keep going with the future. Swipe right for this, tap for that." If I'm being honest, I'm a wee bit frightened of it all. Everything happens so quickly.
Progress. Progress. Perhaps you are afraid of progress?
Maybe you're right. Progress is a good thing, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Although it doesn't feel like there's much progress happening at the minute. It feels like we're going backwards. What with this cost of living crisis? It's desperate. Try being a taxi driver. All this fuel skyrocketing, soaring high. Food banks going everywhere. Don't get me wrong, they're great. But if I was to go to a food bank, I'd take a redder in case anybody see me coming into it. Poverty's a terrible thing. But there's more and more people using them every day.
Yeah. Some people, have come up with an idea for social supermarkets, Danny.
Sounds like a quiz show. Sorry, there seems to be a bit of a block up the road here. There might be a wee bit of a delay.
But perfect. Pull in. Turn off the engine. Right, get your phone out, Danny. I want you to tap in the word social and then supermarket. Social supermarket. Off you go.
Let's see. Social supermarket, a community-run shop that provides support for local families and individuals experiencing food poverty. A social supermarket sells products reduced in price by up to 70%. That's a great idea. Who comes up with these ideas? Someone should ask me. I have a load of great ideas.
Oh, well, there is a place that you can go to share your ideas, Danny, to get involved, to be part of something bigger. Yeah, to make a change, make a difference.
A difference? What, like a therapy group for people with opinions?
Very funny. No, this place is called Speak NMD. Huh? Type that in. Go on. Speak NMD.
Speak Newry, Mourne and Down is an online platform where you can become part of a citizens panel and you get to offer your ideas to solutions.
Such as the cost of living crisis.
I was half lost at platform.
A platform. A platform's just a place you can go to, and being online just gives you greater access. Like, it means you can join from anywhere. Like, maybe you're sitting in your car, or on the bus, or you're at home. You can get involved and have your voice heard.
Here, I think there's something more going on up there. I think it's a protest. They're all wearing red. No doubt it's about something about progress not happening.
What? I'm sure you're right. Look, this'll do anyway. This'll do, Danny. Thank you, driver Danny. And don't worry. I enjoyed Speak NMD with you. Progress. Here, get your son to help you out. Maybe join you up to that. Speak NMD, everybody. A digital platform so that many citizens could engage with as many issues as possible to influence future decision making. Eh? Brilliant. oh, here, I almost forgot. This way, please. Come on, as quickly as you can. This way. In fact, just come down the front. Come down the front. Yes, quickly. I want to know what's going on with this folk. Come right down the front here. That's it, not too far. Don't wander too far, sir. That's it, down the front. Yeah, and possibly turn around. That's it. To Cuig. Jarig Lafarig.
Akilig Anish! Akilig Anish! Cheergan Changa! Cheergan Adam!
Excuse me, can you tell me what this protest is all about? Why are you here today?
Today is a La Jarg. It means Red Day in Irish. Us and the 20,000 people behind us are all here supporting the Irish Language Act.
Oh, I can see a sea of red. Tell us, why the colour red?
Our slogan is Jarg Lafarg, which means red with rage. Rage over how our language has been dismissed and ridiculed by decision makers. Red has become the colour of our campaign. Cheergan Changa!
Cheergan Adam!
What's that shout about?
This is one of Ireland's oldest proverbs. It means a country without a language is a country without a soul. And it's been the motto for those who wish to protect the language here. You'll hear this at all our protests as we continue our campaign for the Irish Language Act.
And what is the Irish Language Act?
It's about language rights. It's about equality, and it's about protecting and promoting the language in a fair way. For us who want to see the language more, use and hear the language more, the Irish Language Act will ensure the state and state services meet their needs. This legislation will give us a language commissioner. This person will help promote the language and ensure that all agreed services to the Irish-speaking community are in place.
Wow, like there's so many young people here today. Tell us, what makes you get involved?
Is our jangaty agus tagra agindi. Tamid broadel gilgory a hortrain hien. Time our sealte tree gilga. Galley chartering a cosno in changa agus a liggy fast. Lani would you ray a tredge or son a yartishin.
It's our language and we love it. We are proud to call ourselves Irish speakers. We live our lives through the language. We were promised rights that will help protect it and allow it to grow. We will continue to fight for those rights. Cheergan Changa!
Cheergan Anam!
Idir Shraj August State, between the streets and the state. This project was all about empowering and sustaining an active, engaged and organised language community. Right. This way, please. Come on. That's it. Don't be reluctant. Come on. We're going to vote. Come on, everybody, over here. That's right. Exhibit 6. You're doing very well. Get right over there. That's it. Exhibit 6, the reluctant voter. Excuse me? Hello? Yeah. Is this where the place to vote is? Are you going to vote? Oh, it's very exciting, isn't it?
I don't vote. Here, what vote? For the elections? Sure, it's the same results every time. What difference would my vote make?
No. This is the big spend, huh? At the community centre.
That community centre don't make me laugh. There's nothing community about it. Sure, they don't even have a changing mat for babies. So I get roped into going to a mother and baby class, right? And during the session, the child's nappy needed change, so I went to the bathroom. Nowhere to change the child's nappy. I had to balance the child on one knee while trying to change a very dirty nappy. Like, can you imagine? Like, that's pretty basic, isn't it?
Yeah.
Providing a place to change a baby in a mother and baby class. Well, needless to say, I didn't go back.
Yeah, that's not very good. But look, this is one of the things that you could have applied for, with a big spend.
Mrs., I have no idea what you're talking about.
The big spend. It's a project where anyone who lives here can apply for a grant, say up to £500, right? For something that will help and improve the lives of the residents in the community. For example, her changing mat.
What? Yeah. Are you kidding me? Hold on. So, you're telling me that I can go as a person in my own right and apply for money for a changing mat or something else? Well, what about a day away for the kids? Well, here in the youth club, my oldest goes to, so they need a new TV. What about one of them? Well, what about a wee pamper night for the mummies?
Only if you invite me too, yeah. Yes, you can apply for that too.
I'm actually in shock. Because what usually happens around here is this, right? People make decisions in this area based on who they think we are. And we're not. We're not who they think we are. I can't believe they're asking us. I can't believe that they are trusting us to say what we need to help ourselves. And not only that, they're going to give us the money to do it.
Yeah.
I'm going to apply.
Yeah.
Oh, here, I wouldn't really know how to do the application thingy. Would there somebody to help?
Oh, yes. There's somebody there that can help you. And once you apply, everyone who lives there gets to vote on the projects that get the funds, right? So today, you can come along with us and vote on lots of different projects, right? Some that maybe will help improve the lives of your family even.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go vote.
Yes. Dare to dream. Dare to dream, everybody. Trusted the people to make the decisions for themselves, about themselves, empowering a whole new generation of residents. Good? Oh, quickly, this way, over here. Come on. That's right. Exhibit 7, just right over here. That's it. Come forward. Don't be shy. Come forward. It's Exhibit 7, everyone. We, the people. Come on.
We are children of a contested land, heirs to her centuries of struggle. Our disputed flags hung limp above mouldering graves. Is this our legacy? That bloody birthright, our parents' crippling gift? And do we pass it to our children as a token of love? Peace through separation, exclusion of the other, silent acquiescence to the powers that be. Is this all to which we truly aspire? In your vision of that better place, where you will be free, equal, and belonging, where is the space for me and them? Must you grind us to defeat? Enforce our acceptance? What will you do with us, the queer, ethnic, poor, the homeless, illiterate, addicted, the old, young, and different? The litany of unheard and unwanted, of abused, unworthy, and distrusted. Do you think this multitude of excluded will dance to your sweet tune? Or maybe you could be as we, consumed by our potential, experience as we, our passion of collective yearning for that new dawn's rising, illuminating our transcendent common need for that shared place, welcoming us, we the people, in all our diversity to our shared home. We the people, disempowered and excluded, facing down rising intolerance, division and sectarian entrenchment, reinforced by ignorance and misinformation, driven by populism, political alienation, and truth decay. We suffocate under our unresolved legacy of conflict. We are diminished by Brexit. We are betrayed by government collapse and by systems of pseudo-democracy that overtly fail to respond to our shared need, brainwashing us to view every issue through a sectarian lens, constraining us to vote as sheep, pawns in their game. Keep the other side out. If we continue to do what we've always done, then we'll get the results that we've always got. But we are no longer acquiescent or silent. We are united by our diversity. And we smell a growing hunger for belonging, for alternative forms of participation, for resolving contention and agreeing our future. Now let me ask you something. You, and you. What does not belonging feel like? To be excluded, voiceless, told you have nothing worth saying. We know what it feels like. We are the disempowered, the hopeless, the worthless. We know that knowing in the gut, that hunger, anger, humiliation. We stand exhausted atop a mountain of failed initiatives, but still we stand. Because we are agents for change, striving to nurture a unified society, empowering shared meaning, driving shared purpose. 500 years ago, Machiavelli said, "It must be considered that there is nothing more difficult to carry out, nor more doubtful of success, nor more dangerous to handle than a new order of things." But this is what we do. We, the people, our diverse project sharing common vision, delivering programs of citizen engagement, consensus-building dialogue, capacity-building activism, participative training, coalition-building, advocacy, working to overcome the division, marginalization, and alienation, poisoning our society, giving voice to the silenced, offering the disempowered gateways to empowerment, building collective vision, and challenging the attitudes and systems inhibiting our participation. We're working to a vision of our land in all its diversity, irrespective of flags or borders, united in equality, inclusion, and participation. We're a snowball rolling downhill, growing, no longer stoppable. We're working to ensure that our experience of not belonging is something future generations will only ever read about in history books.
This project, building a unified voice and vision, worked hard to give people from marginalized communities life value. And there you have it, citizens of here and now. These exhibits that you have visited tonight, they're the seeds, the beginnings of something very, very special, a legacy, something more than what future generations only ever read about in history books or see in the museums.